What the actual heck is pooping, H2Os and roller bros alike? I'm your guide Q. Welcome back to an Ask Reddit thread. Today we're looking at this question. Hi Reddit, what are some good passive-aggressive Christmas gift ideas for family members you're not all that fond of? Now, I'm not a super spiteful person, but I do appreciate the idea of being spiteful, and I kind of fantasize about being spiteful like this sometimes, so I'm really going to enjoy this thread. Forgive me if the audio quality is weird, because I'm literally sitting in my dad's sedan right now recording this video. So as my family sleeps in the hotel room upstairs, I'm going to be enjoying the heck out of this Reddit thread, so let's just hop right in to this passive-aggressive cringe. Clothes that are clearly the wrong size. Not like hideous clothes, normal clothes. My cousin is exhausting and is constantly bragging about how men comment on her beach Instagram photos and how flat tummy tea has done wonders for her, etc. Last year, another cousin got her a dress that was 2 sizes too big and played totally oblivious while the self-absorbed cousin tried not to have a meltdown about someone thinking she's a size 8. It was passive-aggressive gold. This one is really messed up, and that's just the right idea. This is absolutely perfect for a person in your life who is extremely vain and cannot handle somebody making a mistake and mistaking them for being a couple sizes bigger or a couple sizes smaller. I remember every single year, my aunt would be really sweet and would get me a high-quality sweatshirt, and it would always be 2 sizes too small, and it killed me because she never gave us the receipts, so we couldn't actually return the product, so I just have this, shameful symbol of me being too fat in my closet somewhere and just being like, yeah, man, next year I'll get down 2 sizes, I'll be a large then, but it never happened. So for those of you who know how sizes work, I'm a 2XL, and also, just to make this clear, I am not saying you should do this to someone. I am just reviewing this as a high-quality, spiteful, passive-aggressive gift idea. A Christmas card. That's it. Don't write anything in it or on the envelope. And that's a pretty good one. I mean, that sends a clear and direct message. I feel like that's more aggressive than passive-aggressive because, I don't know, I couldn't handle that level of cringe when they get the card and it's just not addressed to anyone. There's no dear you, love this person, or from this person. It's just a blank card. And it would be even funnier if it didn't have any message on it, it was just one of those blank cards where you're supposed to write in your own message, but the person chooses to write absolutely nothing in it. Don't get a bad gift card because it will reflect more poorly on you in front of your family. Get a tacky large painting or vase, and then when you see them next, ask to see where they displayed it. This is a great guilt trip gift because you can't not feel guilty when somebody has given you a piece of art and you're like, it's in storage somewhere. I'm sorry, I don't actually have it out on display. They are going to feel bad for sure. A book on how to fix a quality you don't like about them. That is genius, but that also feels sort of straight up aggressive, but I guess there's multiple ways that this could turn out. Either they're self-aware about that quality within them and they actually focus on fixing it and are like, hey, thank you for pointing out this flaw that I have, but I feel like the more likely possibility, if you actually don't like this person and they clearly aren't working on this thing, is they just aren't going to think that they have that problem and they're going to be like, why did you get me this book? This is stupid. I don't need this. My dad gets this nasty white buildup on his tongue. Well, for one Christmas, I thought it would be funny to gift him a tongue scraper. He wasn't very happy or amused by it and threatened to beat the shit out of me in front of the rest of the family. 10 out of 10, would gift again. This is another one where just the level of spite that this dude has for his father is astounding to me. But I get it. If somebody doesn't realize that they have a problem like this, it should be pointed out to them. This might not be the nicest way to point it out to them, but believe me, this guy is going to think about the buildup on his tongue. He might not forgive his son, but hopefully he'll actually use the tongue scraper. Okay, I've heard of this one before, but I felt it was worth mentioning. A gift card labeled $50, but it actually only has $3.36 on it. This is like a slow burn, you know? You give the gift initially and it's very well received, and then they get to the store and they are incredibly embarrassed and they have to like pull some cash out of their wallet or use a card or something. This is cruel. This is absolutely cruel. I would only recommend doing this to someone you absolutely despise. My uncle can't stop talking about his work and shows no interest in other people. He can basically start a conversation with, "How are you doing? What have you been up to?" And you can just reply with, "Good, I'm," before he starts talking again about his boring job. So I gave him 2 books, one about subjects for a conversation and one about how to handle yourself in a conversation. I honestly, personally cannot stand when people go on and on about their occupation. I mean, unless it's something super interesting. The thing that annoys me the most, I think, is when people talk about, like, minor problems with coworkers that they're having or something like that. It's like, I don't know any of these people. I'm not invested in any of the stories of any of these people. Unless someone's pregnant or someone's dying, I do not care. That sounds so mean. I feel like this thread is putting me in a mean mindset because there's all these passive-aggressive things flying around, but I think that this is the perfect example of an actual passive-aggressive gift because you're addressing an actual problem that this person has, but you're doing it in an extremely obvious way, and I just love it. Also, I just wanted to clarify, I do not give a crap about normal pregnancies. Like, a new human life coming into the world means absolutely nothing to me. It needs to be an interesting story. Like, if you hooked up with a homeless guy, you got pregnant, and you're like, "Hey, I guess I'll keep it because this is my last chance to conceive before I'm 40 years old," that might actually be worthy of garnering my attention. If they have smallish children, a glitter slime kit, and a My First Act instrument set, the victim will hate you forever and know they messed up. I would recommend the First Act drum set. I feel like drums are the most obnoxious instrument you can buy a kid, and the glitter slime, that's just genius. Maybe get them glitter and slime separately as well. Just mess it up as much as you possibly can. So that's pretty much the best stuff I could find on that thread for now. Let me know if you have any good passive-aggressive gift ideas, or if you yourself could actually go through with giving one of these passive-aggressive gifts, because I sure as hell know that I could not do it. I could never give a gift like this. But anyway, skate on, rollerbladers. Rollerbladers. What is wrong with me? Rollerbladers. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. Make sure you're drinking more water. Skate on to the best of your ability, and I will see you very soon. Happy holidays.